Okay, doing Raccoon Creek State Park and coming up on the Frankfurt Mineral Springs. Looks like a huge cave with some rust stains coming out of the wall here. This must be it right here. This water coming out. This must be the mineral springs. You know, lots of iron. Interesting. And the cave that goes back a ways. I'll check that out. Very interesting. Little bridge. And the creek starts right here. I am on the Lakeside Loop Trail this morning. It's a Thursday morning, July 20th. And I am in Rocky Gap State Park. Pretty flowers. That's Lake Habib swimming area over there, and looks like kayak canoe rentals. So the state park's really neat. They've got about, I think I read 15 miles of trails. I did some the last time I was here and they were really nice. So, and the campground is just wonderful. It is huge. It's separated into something like 8 little loops. I mean, by little, I mean by like 20 to 25 campsites per loop. Bathrooms are super clean. I mean, and I'm in Maryland, near the town of Cumberland, Maryland. It's just a wonderful experience. There's a casino over there. I doubt if I'll check that out, but I'm going to be walking right by it on this loop. Last time I went up the hill over there to an old home site. That was great. So, having fun on my hike this morning. Shenandoah National Park. National Park. Oh, got some bike riders up here. That's gotta be a tough job. At the entrance it was 83 degrees. I've been going uphill for about 4 miles or so. Now it's 75. Still going up. Maybe a pull out up here, perhaps. Getting up there. Good morning from Mathews Arm Campground trail. Well, I'm heading down the trail from the campground. Saturday morning, just past 8 o'clock. And I'm headed down to the Overall Run Falls. I believe they're 93 feet high. And highest falls in the national park here, Shenandoah National Park. So it's 2.5, 3 miles to the falls. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back and do another trail up top or continue down to dropping down another 1,000 feet perhaps to do a longer 10-mile loop trail. I'll make that decision on the way back or at the falls. So right now you can see the trail is pretty much a road. Well, it is a road, a fire road. So it should turn into a real trail soon enough. I'm getting close to being on the very bottom of the mountain. I decided to do the loop, the 10.5 mile loop, and going back 2,400 foot elevation gain. So that's going to be challenging. Started at 8 and it's just after 11 right now. I should be coming to the intersection within a 1/4 mile and I'll start the uphill. I will stop for lunch in about half an hour though. Starting to get mighty hungry. I am headed up on the High Skull Hollow Trail. So there's a little bit of down. Looks like that's coming up soon. And then all the way back up to the campsite. Campsite's around 2,900, I think. And I'm around 1,300 right now. So I got a pretty good climb ahead of me. I could have taken the Beecher Ridge Trail, but it was just a ridge top, just all the way up to the trail that I came down on. I thought this might be a little more interesting. Now it's starting to go down. Okay, I made it back. 3:15. So that was 7 hours, 15 minutes, and about 2,400 feet up, at least. So that was pretty good. I'm ready for another snack. Trailer's looking good. In the shade. Perfect. And I am getting enough solar, so that's not a problem. Sunday morning, 11:25, and I'm headed to Big Meadows Campground. Just left Mathews Arm Campground, where most of the campers are leaving today, being a Sunday. Going back to work. It's a nice view. So I'm going to Big Meadows for 5 days. Plan to do lots of hikes there. What a wonderful trail. Well, this is the Appalachian Trail, and I'm right next to Big Meadows Campground. So I just moved camp today. Got a pretty nice site here, which is fortunate because there's no first come, first serve sites like there were last year. So if you don't like your site here, It's too bad. You either stay or you leave. So this is so pretty through here. And I'm right on the side of a mountain. The valley is just right off to my right here. We're right on the very top of the mountain, around 3,400 feet, I think it is. So Mathews Arm, where I was last time, was only around 2,800. So a little bit higher here, which might mean a little bit cooler weather, perhaps. This is just wonderful through here. All the ferns and grasses. Okay, this is the top of Hawksbill Mountain. Nice little observation platform here. Wonderful views. Not quite a 360, a 270 view. Looking out of the Shenandoah Valley, I think. Very nice. made it to the top of the rock scramble. My words are scrambled. It was pretty tough. That's the way I'm going. You follow the blue blazes. Don't see the next one, but it's down the rocks and down, 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 and up and down and up and down. Pretty serious rock climbing without a rope. It was pretty cool. Did not bring my hiking poles, they just get in the way. There's some serious scrambling right here, the whole way actually. Looks like it might start getting a little easier. I'm a bit out of breath. I'm on the Hazel Mountain Road right now, and my destination is White Rocks Trail down this way. Doing an 8.5 mile loop this morning. Came from the parking lot up here about half a mile, so it should be a good hike. Okay, my first creek crossing. I'm still on the Hazel Mountain Trail. Actually, it was called the Hazel Mountain Road at the beginning. Hey, you can see it used to be a road here. Pretty flat, about 15 feet across. So it's been very easy hiking so far today. Mostly downhill on a gentle grade. I will be going down into a creek valley in about half an hour, and then a very steep climb coming out. Then I'll be on the White Rocks Trail. And supposedly there's a little cave there. At least it's marked on the map as a cave. So I'll be looking for that. Oop, go under this tree. So far still pretty cool. But it'll be warming up pretty quickly this afternoon. There's a choice 400 feet down. You go up this trail, which is very steep, or you come up the way I did, the switchback, which is also steep, but it's not very, very steep. It's steeper than your normal switchback, I'll tell you that. And we continue on pretty steep. I made it to the ridge top of White Rock Mountain. I'm on White Rock Trail. There still may be some up and down, but nothing like the up that I just did. That was kind of crazy. There's not many trails that steep that I've encountered. There's enough of that. It's very pleasant up top. Actually going down right now. Okay, I am back. Amazingly, this hike was also 7 hours and 15 minutes, like the last long one I did. Probably about 9 miles. I'm not sure the elevation. Probably around 2,000 feet. It was good. Good morning. It's a Wednesday morning, July 26th. I'm hiking on the White Oak Canyon Road, and soon, well, maybe 1.5 miles, I'll hit the White Oak Canyon Trail. And I think 2/10 of a mile down that trail, I'll see a waterfall. White Oak Canyon Falls, I think it's called. So that will be nice. It's like 80 some feet high. So I haven't seen that many great falls in the Shenandoah Mountains. Dark Hollow Falls was a good one. And a really nice small one yesterday, Cave Falls. That was unexpected. So nice and cool this morning. Not too cool. It's mid-60s. It's gonna warm up quickly, however. It's gonna be a heat wave pretty soon in the DC area. So it's good to be higher up in the mountains.
Drugi opet kažu da je Bog postao mrak. Deca plaču u snu, jer romane sanjaju. I čuvaju stražari, što pucaju na granici.
I just connected to the Limberlost Trail, a trail for the handicapped. How cool is that? So I'll be on this trail for, I don't know, half a mile or so, then I'm getting on the Crescent Rock Trail, I think it's called, and that'll head me back up to the Skyway, and then another 0.6 of a mile to the parking lots. So how pleasant is this? Oh my goodness, I had no idea they had a trail like this up here. A really good idea. And look at this, they even have a bench. I'm sure benches all along this trail. That is so awesome. And a bridge across White Oak Creek again, White Oak Canyon Creek.
Ja letim visoko i letim tiho, sasvim sam. I uspavan maglom neko me traži. Ja letim visoko i letim tiho, sasvim sam. I uspavan maglom neko me traži.
It is a Thursday morning, July 27th, and I got an earlier start this morning, 7:30. I have been starting between 8 and 8:30. This is closer to the campground, so it's a little easier to get a good morning start. Headed to Dark Hollow Falls and then the Rose River Trail, and then back up to my parking spot, which is at the Fisher Gap Lookout, I think. So easy day today. This is only a 4-mile loop, 900 feet of elevation gain. So hopefully I'll get to I'm going to the falls first, and hopefully get there within half an hour before the crowds get there. It's a very popular spot. I'm just up the hill from the Rose River Trail. And I think this is an old mine of some sort. I don't really see the entrance. Probably the base of this cliff somewhere. But I see this, all this debris right here. Maybe you can see it better from over here. So I'm not sure what kind of mine it would be. Very interesting and very steep. Going back down to the trail down there. And that's the leftover foundation of perhaps some kind of mining equipment. So this is the steep uphill to the top where I was. Okay, I made it back to my truck. It's 11:08. So that's a little more than 3.5 hours of hiking. And I got a little overheated there. Probably on every single one of my hikes. Good to be back. Headed to Loft Mountain this morning. Okay, I made it back to the pullout. This is Brown's Mountain pullout. And I just did 6.2 round trip to Brown Mountain. There's one there, and up over Rocky Mountain. So it's 6 hours of hiking. My only complaint was it was too hot. Good morning. morning. Good morning. It's a Sunday morning, July 30th, and I'm on the Rip Rap Trail. This is a fairly short hike today. I'm headed to Calvary Rocks and Chimney Rock. And that's a round trip. It's out and back, round trip of 3.4, I think it said. 3.4 or 3.6 miles. So the fella at the trailhead that I just saw 10 minutes ago said this is the best trail in the park. So we shall see about that. So far I just departed the Appalachian Trail. The first half mile or so was on the Appalachian Trail. And that was going up. Now we're going down. It's only about 1 mile to Calvary Rocks. So that's coming up soon. That's a huge valley way out there, Shenandoah Valley, I presume. Coming on up on some rocks right now. Wow. This is one cool trail. Yeah, not hole in the rock. Not the Chimney Rock yet, but lots of rocks everywhere. Okay, this looks to be Chimney Rock. Looks like they're going to be great views. Wow. Oh, how do you get over to that one? Yikes. Don't know if you can see it. I mean, that goes down about 60, 80 feet. Wow. Amazing. Made it back to the parking lot. Now this was only a 3.5 hour hike. I was ready for a break. I need to rest my feet. They're a little achy. So this was perfect. A great hike. Here's the amphitheater at Loft Mountain Campground with the beautiful view. Okay, it's a Monday morning, July 31st. It's 7:30. No one is in the parking lot. That's at the Jones Run parking lot. So I'm doing the Jones Run, Doyle Run loop, which is about 7 miles and 1,400 or 1,600 foot elevation gain, something like that. So this is a fairly popular trail, but I probably won't see anyone till I get to the Doyle River Falls. That'll be in a couple hours, maybe about 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. So it's cooled off. We were in a heat wave just 2 days ago. It's very comfortable this morning, 61 degrees. So I am heading down right now. We'll see the stream for Jones Run probably within 20 minutes. Looks like this is the main falls. I thought it was back there. This is the main falls. The Jones Run Falls. Well, that was pretty amazing. I just scared off a great blue heron. I was sitting right down here, apparently catching fish. Pretty cool. Okay, I just came down the Jones Run Trail, and I'm at the intersection of Doyle's Run Trail. This is actually where the Jones Run, flows into the Doyle's River. So now the uphill begins. So I get up to the Appalachian Trail. I presume, is the lower falls on Doyle River. This is the upper falls. Okay, I made it back. 12:45. That was 5 hours and 45 minutes. That was a good hike. This is the lake at Hungry Mother State Park in southwestern Virginia. And a huge earthen dam and the spillway. It is a Wednesday morning, August 2nd, and I'm doing a trail right out of the campground at Hungry Mother State Park. And this is called the CCC Trail, climbing up, and it'll join up to the Vista Trail shortly, which goes up to Molly's Knob. That'll be the high point in the state park. Some sort of sign right here. Wonder what this is. Oh, I must be at the junction. Okay. Yep, this is it. The Molly's Knob Trail. That's what I want. Molly's Knob. The summit's 1 mile. Alright. This is the Vista Trail. I'm only maybe 2/10 of a mile from the very top. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, coming up to the top. This is exciting. Ooh, good viewpoint. Don't know if you can see that yet, so bright. Ooh, and I smell skunk. Nice seats. Wow. Bunch of towers up on that hill. This is fantastic. We had a lot of rain yesterday and last night, so the outflow is flowing very well. Now the unusual thing about my campground at Hungry Mother State Park, it's called the Burson Campground. It's right below this dam. So all the rain we had last night, I had thoughts of this dam a little bit. Although with this spillway, there's no way the dam can fail, as far as I can see, in the next 100 years. I am hiking in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and it's a Saturday morning, August 5th. I am on the Hemp Hill Bald Trail, which is in the southeastern side of the park. Now I've hiked this trail, I've hiked up the Hemp Hill Bald, I don't know, that was maybe 15 years ago, and I was coming from a backpacking trip down in the Cataloochee Valley. So I'm headed in that direction from the west. So far, it's just beautiful. It's in the upper 50s this morning. I mean, and it's August, but I'm a mile high. That makes a difference. I'm staying at Mile High Campground, and it was cool when I got up there. So this should be a very nice walk. 4.4 miles to the Bald, and then back the same way I came up. Or this is pretty much just hiking on a ridge, a little bit up and down. Should be fun. This is Hemp Hill Bald.
Oh, yeah. And maybe once later on down the road, he'll be able to be roped, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
Care Bear.
There is the little one?
So fast.
Okay, I'm filming the gauntlet of bees. So far hadn't heard of anyone getting stung. So there's just bees all over on these flowers. They're so interested in feeding, I guess, just not stinging anyone. Now if you happen to be close to their hive or something, I'm sure it's a different story. I mean, I don't want to brush right up against them, but sometimes that's what you do. It's just a gauntlet. Went through something like that out west through wildflowers, but people were getting stung out there. I made it back. That was a 7-hour hike. Of course, I spent over an hour at the top of the bald. So, just under 6 hours of actual hiking. It was a great hike. This bridge is just about 100 yards from the campground. And all the rain made the river rise a little bit. It is a Tuesday morning, August 8th. Nice. And I'm hiking on the Pretty Hollow Gap Trail. It's in the Cataloochee Valley in the Smoky Mountains. So it's 5.6 miles to the Gap, if I make it that far, and then coming back the same way. So I got off started hiking 7:45. A little later than what I wanted to do, but that's when I got up. So it should be a good hike. Well, I did notice that campsite 39 up here is closed due to aggressive bear activity. That seems a little strange in the middle of the summer. But that's what's going on. Campsite 39 is pretty nice. I saw 4 established sites with fire rings, and there's one cable food hanging place that's right up there. It's a nice little site. It's actually quite big. This is the site that's closest to the trail, and the one tent that's up there is for wildlife monitoring to see if a bear will go into that tent, I imagine. Okay, I just arrived at Pretty Hollow Gap after 4 hours and 10 minutes of hiking, all uphill. And here we are, and it's pretty. Some signs, Pretty Hollow Trail. Trail going off that way. Off that way. And down this way. Big Creek Trail. That goes down to Walnut Bottoms. So it's time for lunch. I am hiking back down the Pretty Hollow Trail right next to the creek right now, and it has warmed up quite a bit. I was at the Gap and it was quite chilly. I'm gonna have to take my shirt off again, a long sleeve shirt. This is actually really neat right here, just a little ledge. Now that was odd. I saw some turkeys in the road ahead of me. They saw me, started running down the road, and took off flying up into the trees. I don't know if they have a favorite roost somewhere around here, or just flying to get away and land on the ground again. Hard to say what they were up to. I made it back to the trailhead. It is exactly 4 o'clock. So that was 8 hours and 15 minutes I was on the trail. Of course, I stopped at the gap for a whole hour. So that was pretty good.
Please turn next left, then make the second left turn.
Very nice, right inside the campground. I believe it's the Cataloochee River. It's gotta be. Okay, crossing the bridge to the Caldwell place. Very nice looking home. This Cataloochee Valley is just so beautiful. Nice porch. The barn over there. Wraparound porch. Very nice. This is going to be a little dark. And a little back porch. And upstairs. Really nice big room here. A master bedroom. Back down. One more room we have not seen. This one right here. Very nice house. Big. I am hiking on the James Edmonds Trail in the Black Rock Mountain State Forest in Georgia. It's sort of between Dillard and Clayton, Georgia. The campground's on top of the mountain, so the drive up is very steep. I mean, very steep. So you only see small campers in the campground, which is really neat. A lot of tabs, and mine's the only fiberglass trailer that I've seen so far. But the campground would be very nice if there were half as many sites. It's just too crowded. It's a beautiful little area, but someone overdid it, I think. So I've been walking uphill for quite a while on this trail. Almost halfway through. It's another tough one in Georgia. This must be the viewpoint of Lookoff Mountain. Wow. Pretty good. No one else here. There's some kind of huge factory down there in the distance. Who knows what? I hear it. All the machinery. Fantastic view up the valley there. Creek or spring comes out of the ground there and back into the ground in here underground. That's pretty wild. It almost looks like a creek bed here, but this is 3 feet below. Well, it started raining about 250 yards from the campground. I'm in the amphitheater shelter right now. It was coming down hard there too. Lightning. Now it's starting to let up a little bit. Okay, this is the top of the lookout. I was on top of Black Rock Mountain, but this is the lookout. And it's a very clear day.